Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZSN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Boston Celtics tonight. It was an unfortunate loss for the Los Angeles Lakers, a missed opportunity, when it came down to it. But, it's, let's give some, I don't want to say like some credit to the Lakers, but at the same time, it's like, they should have tried their best to be competitive in this game, but unfortunately they weren't. Thanks to Austin Reaves tonight, who was the only offensive attack for this Lakers team. The rest of the team really did not want to contribute to this game that I noticed. Only then the third quarter, where they dominated in the third quarter, and I thought things were starting to get back up, but unfortunately, it wasn't the case for this Lakers team when it came down to it. So, we're going to get into what we saw from tonight's game and the stats and everything. And I really want to see how this Lakers team did tonight when it came to the stats of tonight. But when it comes down to it, I mean, it was just a really missed opportunity. I think if anything, if everybody would have contributed, like DeAndre Ayton, Jake Larivia, all these guys stepping in and in for no Luca and no LeBron in this game. I think things would have probably turned out better for the Lakers, but unfortunately, it wasn't, and it was just it just sucks to lose to your rival in their hometown. And, obviously Boston, it just sucks. Sucks for the Lakers to just lose to Boston Celtics that way. But, it is what it is. I mean, at least the Lakers yesterday, they beat the Toronto Raptors on the road. So that's the only good silver lining that I'm still remembering other than this game. But, hopefully Lakers will bounce back on Sunday when they face the 76ers on the road, by the way. So, it is a possible win, but, we just have to wait and see if the players return. I'm not sure about Luca, if he will be playing in that game, but I don't know. We just have to wait and see about that. But, or maybe LeBron, you never know. But, we just have to wait and see about that. But, when it comes down to it, guys, it was just not the type of game that I was so excited about. I mean, I was excited about it, but at the same time, it was just not a lot of good effort from this Lakers team, unfortunately, when it came down to it. So we're going to get into the stats of tonight's game. But before, like always, please be sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe to ZSN on YouTube. I really appreciate the continued love support you guys have shown me all over social media and, of course, on this channel, ZSN on YouTube. Once again, guys, I really appreciate the continued love of support that you guys have shown me all over social media. And without further ado, let's just get right into the Lakers loss against the Boston Celtics. And now the Lakers, I saw the standings. The Lakers fall to the third seed in the Western Conference after this loss, and they're basically tied with the third seed all the way down to the sixth. So not a good situation where the Lakers were originally at. When it came to the second seed, but it's gonna vary. Back and forth with the Houston Rockets and the Los Angeles Lakers. So we just have to hope for the returns of obviously of LeBron and of course Luca for hopefully things to get back on track when it comes all said and done. And I'm not trying to say that LeBron made a huge impact on this Lakers team's wins and losses, because this is only his sixth game into the NBA season. So a lot of that had to do with Austin Reaves and Luca leading the helm with their wins that they have been, you know, achieving for the Lakers so far this season, and it's just been great to watch. But there were times where even Luca was not playing in the game, and we relied on just only Austin Reaves and a couple of rotational players, and even our star players that we signed in the offseason with Jake Larivia and DeAndre Ayton. But I guess this time around, we did not see a lot of effort from those two guys and this whole team in general. But other than Austin Reaves, who was our only offensive attack scoring wise, he was sensational in my opinion. Now he did have a -9, performance, but still, I mean, his performance overall was a bit, great to watch when it came down to it, and it's just very unfortunate that the rest of the team did not contribute in this game, unfortunately. So, but it was great nonetheless from his performance tonight. 36 points. He had 3 of 8 from the three, had 8 assists and 3 rebounds out there tonight. So, great effort tonight from Austin Reeves when it came to his scoring ability, just leading the helm, guys. And he's going to get All-Star dubs. He's going to get contract paid and all that. So, nonetheless, so because of his great performance so far this season, and just he's averaging basically 20 points per game, and it's just amazing how that he's just turned over a new breakout season for Austin Reeves, and I think he's going to get that award. By the way, he's going to probably get breakout of the breakout. Like, I don't know what's that award, what it is, but he will potentially be getting that for sure, and possibly All Star dubs for sure when it comes all said and done. So, but yeah, I mean, just a great night for Austin Reeves. Um, let's see what else. When it came down to the rest of the guys tonight, other than Gabe Vincent put up 18 points, it was a pretty solid night for him. Went 4 of 8 as well out there tonight. 1 rebound, 1 assist, and went 4 of 8 from the three. So great job tonight for Gabe Vincent. He had a solid night, but it wasn't enough for the Lakers to get the win, unfortunately. DeAndre Ayton, I have to say, guys, not his best. I mean, sure, he had 10 rebounds and he had 1 steal, 1 block, but still, his scoring was probably something that we obviously needed. Hopefully he'll bounce back and play a better game against the 76ers, because he played great against the Toronto Raptors in on Friday yesterday. So he had a great performance there. But tonight, not his best scoring wise, but 10 rebounds, not bad out there tonight for DeAndre Ayton. Jake Larivia, I mean, we should have seen more better performances scoring wise out of him, but he did manage to put up 3 steals in the game. Other than that, but still, I mean, his scoring ability should have really been a reliable one, because there were times, like the beginning of the season when we didn't have Luca or LeBron, and Austin Reeves was just lighting it up with scoring and averaging 50 at one point. It was just he had a 50-point game, a career high performances. He relied on Jake Larivia half the time and him helping out, along with DeAndre Ayton and Marcus Smart as well. I mean, I think if Marcus Smart was playing in this game, I think things would have been much better. But he's dealing with an injury of his own, so it's just very unfortunate. Um, but still, I mean, when it comes all said and done, it was just a lack of performances from some of our players tonight. And Jake Larivia, like I said, he had 3 steals, so not bad, but still, we should have seen better performances out of him in this game, but we just didn't, unfortunately. Then Rui Hachimura, he basically had the same numbers as the game that he shot that three that just thanks to LeBron's passing, which obviously won us the game in the fourth quarter at the buzzer. So, um, but tonight's game was obviously he had a solid night with 13 points, 3 of 7 from the three, 7 rebounds out there tonight. So, but no, not the best performance out of Rui Hachimura. If anything, he should have showed up in this game, but unfortunately he didn't. But it is what it is. Let's get into our second unit. I mean, when you look at it, Nick Smith Jr., he's a baller, man. I mean, the guy knows how to play basketball. I'm surprised that the Charlotte Hornets let him go for no reason whatsoever. I'm not sure why, because he's playing great for the Lakers. And, my hope is eventually if the Lakers just make some cap space move and just save up some money by certain trades that they could potentially make, uh, maybe they'll free up some money so they can give Nick Smith Jr. a NBA contract with the Lakers, because he's been awesome. He's been awesome so far with this Lakers team since the start of the season. and we're seeing some glimpse of his scoring ability that he can put up around 13 to 15 points per game, and he's just sensational in that. But it just wasn't enough to help out this Lakers team, and overall this second unit. Not a lot from this team, honestly. Just maybe Dalton Connect with 5 points and Barney James with 5 points. He did shoot a three in a game, so let's give him credit for that. But other than that, I mean, it was not the best performances overall from this Lakers team. The only anchor for this Lakers team was the scoring ability that we saw from this Lakers team. But it is what it is. It is what it is. It should have been better, but unfortunately, it wasn't. So hopefully, things start to get a whole lot better going into, or maybe hopefully Lakers will bounce back from this and potentially get another opportunity to get a win uh, against the 76ers on Sunday. So let's just hope for that. Hopefully, things just get much better for the Lakers going into after this loss for sure. So they'll bounce back. They'll bounce back. I was not really surprised, really, but at the same time, I mean, they could have played a bit better and be more competitive in the game, but unfortunately, it was basically done in the first half. Now they did try to come back in the third. It was some bit of hope, but unfortunately, it wasn't the case. Unfortunately, and I'm going to be completely honest. I really did not want to come and you know, do this live stream because I was just pretty disappointed in this game. But at the same time, I could have just like posted. I already posted, just the results of the game and gave my reaction to it. But still, I just felt like I needed to give my analysis of this game and give some enthusiasm for everyone who's watching. I mean, I think if anything, the Lakers will bounce back from this. They will potentially, hopefully, show up against the 76ers on the road in Philadelphia, so they can potentially get a bounce back win. But we just have to wait and see about that. Hopefully they do, but we just have to wait and see about that. So, but yeah, guys. Other than that, I mean, hopefully the Lakers will, start to get things back in order, and hopefully wait for the return of Luca. Hopefully, because there have been talks that he's only staying out for 2 days, and I think it was Toronto that he didn't play, and I believe what was the last game? No, it's this game actually. So 2 days. So I think he will potentially come back maybe on Sunday, but we just have to wait and see. I don't think so, but maybe his next home game for the Lakers will potentially be his return. But we just have to wait and see. And LeBron, he's dealing with that a foot injury that had to do with his sciatica, so it's still bothering him. And since his 6 game return, we're seeing a decline in LeBron, no doubt about it. The guy is averaging 14 points, and last time I checked the stats of his performances so far, he's averaging like 14, 15 points per game, and just not the same old LeBron that we saw last season where he was averaging 20 and all that and, being great as always. But that has to do a lot about his sciatica that he's playing through the injury and getting, debuting late into the season and not getting the workouts that he regularly does. I mean, the millions and millions of dollars that he puts on his body to be LeBron as LeBron is, at age 40. So you just tell that things are not looking good for LeBron, but at the same time, I mean, things could get better for him maybe further down into the season, but so far, I mean, when it comes to him being like now the third option for this Lakers team this season, it's kind of working out at times, especially his passing ability. He's basically being like Magic Johnson as the passer that he is, one of the greatest passers in not just for the Lakers, but the NBA. And that's kind of what LeBron James has been doing so far for this Lakers team. He has been the passer, and he's been averaging 10 to 12 assists a game. So he is the type of player that could help the Lakers out in a big way with his passing ability because he knows when to pass it and how players will shoot at key moments and key situations. So, and we kind of saw last night against the Toronto Raptors with Rui Hachimura. So he has the capability of pulling that off, and he's been known for that throughout his career. And maybe now more than ever, with his role being diminished due to just the sciatica and now the foot issue that he's dealing with because of the sciatica, it is something that for sure will be a big part of the Lakers if he just gives us the passing ability that he is great at. And even Austin Reeves has been averaging pretty big numbers in the assist area, not just his scoring. He's been averaging like maybe what like 8 to 10 assists a game. So he's been sensational in that area of his game. And there have been times where it has been a really good success in the Lakers in that sort of department of how the Lakers have been, you know, playing pretty well when it comes to that particular area of their game. So, but LeBron, that's basically what his role is now. He's just a passer, and it's been awesome. It's been awesome. He's the point forward that he is known for, and it's been showing so far since his return. And with the 6 games in, it's been very helpful for sure. So hopefully things get better for LeBron moving forward into this season. And with Austin Reeves doing his thing, and Luca being the face of the team, we could go toe to toe with the rest of this NBA, and especially in the Western Conference. So there's a bit of a setback. Lakers obviously losing tonight to the Boston Celtics, they fall to the third seed in the Western Conference. But things may change with the Houston Rockets. They may lose a game, and maybe Lakers will get back up within the standings. And most of the teams in the NBA that are surrounding the Lakers, because they're basically tied. I'm not sure who they're tied with. I mean, it's basically with Denver and the Boston. No, no. What's his name? Forgetting the other team, but Denver and of course the Houston Rockets. I mean, they're basically close with the Lakers within records, and it's kind of like a back and forth situation within the standings. And with losing tonight, the Lakers fall to the third seed, and they're basically tied with the fourth seed all the way down to the sixth. So it's a similar situation what we saw from last season, where the Lakers are just going back and forth with every single team to get a potential good seeding in the Western Conference. And hopefully just everyone stays healthy. That's the only thing. And hopefully we can just wait for the return of Luca. Maybe things will start to get back into place with Luca coming back, and obviously LeBron potentially if his with his passing ability, things may get a lot better for sure for the Lakers. But it just wasn't it wasn't that good of an impact for the Lakers. When it came to not having those two guys in this game, unfortunately. If they were playing, I think the Lakers would have won this game against the Boston Celtics, no doubt about it. But I guess with his 36-point game for Austin Reeves, it just wasn't enough for the rest of the team to show up in this game, and it showed, no doubt about it. It showed. Not a lot of effort from DeAndre Ayton, Jake LaRivia, Rui Hachimura. Give some credit to Gabe Vincent. He had 18 points, so let's give him credit for that. And he shot pretty well in this game. So, but other than that, the rest of the team just didn't show up, unfortunately, and it just sucks. It sucks because everybody should have showed up in this game, especially against the Boston Celtics, our rival. So especially in Boston. So it just sucks. It's just one of those types. I mean, if they would have lost this game, I would have. Hey guys, sorry about that. My internet is slowing down on me, so I'm just probably gonna end this live stream. I think I said the gist of everything. So Thank you all again for joining me on ZSN on YouTube. If you haven't yet, please comment and give me your thoughts about this Lakers loss against the Boston Celtics. What went wrong? What went right? And please give me your thoughts about it in the comment section after this live stream. And of course, hit that notification bell and subscribe to ZSN on YouTube for every single Lakers post game show. Join me every single post game show, and I'll read your comments and display them. And we have a party. We have a party here, when it comes to these comment sections. So please join the community by subscribing and hitting that notification bell and liking my videos and, of course, my live streams every single night. So thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.